back in California, and I'm going to share my summer morning routine with you today on the Daily Connoisseur. Hello dear friends, Jennifer here, and welcome back. I have a morning routine video for you today. It's summertime in Southern California, and while the majority of my routine remains the same, a few things have changed. I love my morning routine. It's probably the most important routine of my entire day and sets me up for success. I wake up without an alarm clock naturally anywhere between 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. Typically, I wake up closer to 5. I have 4 children, but they typically wake up around 8 a.m. So this morning routine gives me about 3 hours to myself, and it's critical for me to have this alone time. When I wake up, I take a few moments before getting out of bed, and I do a neck stretch. This is a new part to my morning routine, and I wanted to share it with you, so you can do it along with me if you like. I nod my head 3 times to the front, 3 times to the back, 3 times to the side, and 3 times to the other side. Then I roll my head 3 times to one side, and then 3 times to another side. The whole time I'm breathing deeply. I'm telling you, do this stretch first thing in the morning, and you will become addicted to it. It not only feels so good to do this, but you'll realize how stiff your neck is after sleeping the whole night. If you do this, let me know how it works for you. Then I wash my face by splashing some warm water on it. I don't use a cleanser in the morning, only at night. And then, of course, I brush my teeth. I slowly make my way downstairs to have my first drink of water. And here's another thing that has changed in my routine. I have reintroduced lemon water again. I wrote about this in my Madame Chic books, but I stopped doing this when I seriously started intermittent fasting because I wasn't sure if the lemon juice broke my fast or not, but I've decided to add it back. Drinking lemon water in the morning aids digestion and counteracts bloating, and it just tastes very refreshing. If I'm able to, I like to have my first drink of water outside. I'll do a little prayer and affirmation and look at the plants and see what's new. Sometimes I'll stay outside for the next part, but today I'm going inside, and this is probably the most important part of my routine, which is prayer and meditation. I set my timer for 10 minutes, and I begin in prayer, and then after a minute or two, I go into meditation. This is clearly a deeply personal practice, but I'm asking God for wisdom and just listening. I get a lot of insights from doing meditation. This is my first of the day, but I will typically meditate in the afternoon as well, and sometimes before bed. After that, I read the Bible. This time I was in Psalm 91, which is one of my favorite Psalms. My favorite verse is 91:11-12. It says, "For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways." I love that line. After that, I write in my morning journal. This is a combination of recording events like what's happened in my life or thoughts, any insights from my meditations, goals, gratitude. A lot of that goes in here. Please note though, this is not my commonplace book. That is a different journal. After journaling, I like to read from an inspiring book or devotional. This year I've been reading The Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday. He has a YouTube channel too that's great. I'm interested in Stoic philosophy, so I enjoy reading these short excerpts every day and pondering them. I'm about to jump on the Rebounder, but before I do, I start a pot of coffee because I know I'm going to want coffee when I'm finished, so I get that going. And then one of my other favorite moments of my morning routine, I go jump on the Rebounder. I don't always jump outside, but today is a beautiful day and I will jump in the garden. Rebounding makes me feel youthful and beautiful. It helps drain my lymphatic system. I cannot tell you how much I love rebounding. I don't rebound when I'm in England and my body craves it when I get back. I just love it. I typically listen to an audiobook or a YouTube video while I'm jumping, and I jump for 10 minutes. This is a fun way to start the day. After jumping, I have more water, and before we get to the ever-satisfying morning coffee, I'd like to take a minute to share LMNT with you, who have kindly sponsored today's video. LMNT is a tasty electrolyte drink mix with everything you need and nothing you don't. That means lots of salt with no sugar. I haven't shown it in my morning routine video yet because I drink LMNT in the afternoon. It gives me a much needed boost and pick me up. LMNT contains a science-backed electrolyte ratio of 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium, and is formulated to help anyone with their electrolyte needs. They have a new product called LMNT Sparkling, and it is so refreshing. There is no sugar, no caffeine, and all electrolytes. LMNT Sparkling delivers the same zero sugar electrolyte formulation that you already trust, now in a bold 16-ounce can of sparkling water. They have amazing flavors like citrus salt, watermelon salt, grapefruit salt, and my favorite, black cherry lime. Right now, LMNT is offering my listeners a free sample pack with any order. That's 8 single-serving packets free with any LMNT order. This is a great way to try all 8 flavors or share LMNT with a salty friend. So get yours at drinklmnt.com/dailyc. This deal is only available through my link. You must go to drinklmnt.com/dailyc. We are going from glory to glory because now it's time for coffee, such a satisfying part of the morning routine. I take a small amount of heavy cream in my coffee and I'm going to go enjoy it out in the garden. I love seeing what's new in the garden, what fruits, vegetables, and flowers are popping up. It's like visiting with friends. And spending time outside as soon as I can gives me a great vitality. So you'll notice that up until this point, I have not been on my phone or computer. That's intentional. I don't like hopping on them immediately because that just sends me into a stressful work mode. But now I am ready to get on. So I check my phone, I go into my email, I check my YouTube studio to read comments, I check the news, all of it. I actually love going on the Ring app in the morning and seeing what's new in my neighborhood. Someone posted this video of this unidentified creature today in their yard. What is this? While I'm checking my email and the news, let me share a quote with you that has shaped my morning routine profoundly. Many of you have already heard me share this, but it's important for me to repeat it here. The quote is by Matthew Weatherly White, and he said, "The most important thing I do each morning is steady myself by not allowing a sense of urgency to penetrate." This quote is huge for me. It was one of those quotes that resonated deeply within my soul, and I knew once I read it that I needed to pay attention to it. I value my morning routine so much that even though I wake up a few hours before my kids do, I still allow a sense of urgency to penetrate my being. I'm worried my quiet time will be cut short. I'm worried about all the things on my to-do list and whether or not I'll get them done today. I try to get it all in before I need to help other people, and this false sense of urgency had me operating on low-level stress each morning. So once I read that, I thought, wow, how empowering. I'm not going to allow that urgency to penetrate anymore. I'm going to move slowly without fear of falling behind or being interrupted or not getting what I need. If one of the kids wakes up at 5 a.m. and I don't get to do my routine, so be it. That's okay. I can adapt. If I don't get everything checked off of my to-do list, that's okay too. Tomorrow is another day. There is no need to feel urgent about any of it. After all this, I check my planner to see what I need to do today. It's about 8:30 and my boys have woken up. I love giving them cuddles in the morning. You know, the focus of my videos is me. I don't share my kids in my videos to protect their privacy, but this is a very special time. I make them breakfast and then I get them set up for the day, playing with toys or doing something while I finish getting ready. For breakfast today, they wanted scrambled eggs. In the summertime, my daughters typically wake up later and they make their own breakfast. So after spending time with the kids and getting them settled, I'm now going to get ready for the day. I've changed into my green Somerset dress, and I'm going to do a super quick skincare and makeup routine. I don't wear a lot of makeup in the summertime. There's no point. It just melts off my face. So after brushing my hair, I apply sunscreen. I'm using the Paula's Choice one that is so good. I'll link it down below. And then for glowy skin, I'm using the Glow Drops from Typology. For makeup, I fill in my eyebrows. I put on some mascara. I use a cream blush and a natural lip shade. Then I spritz myself with Merry Maker by Pinrose. Put on some jewelry, the Otter Spirit Celestite bracelet, and my moon phase watch. I'm going to make the bed before I show you the rest of my outfit. And here's what I'm wearing today. The M. Jemmy brown sandals that are so comfortable, I love these, and my new Dooney & Bourke handbag. It's the Florentine satchel. I'm feeling so boho chic today. It is now about 9:30 and I'm finally going to have some breakfast. I do intermittent fasting, so a typical eating window is between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Today I'm having whole-fat Greek yogurt with kefir on top, fruit and pumpkin seeds, and the rest of my coffee, which isn't much. I hope you enjoyed today's video and that it inspired you to craft your own morning routine that feeds your soul. Thank you to LMNT for sponsoring today's video. My viewers can get a free sample pack with any order by going to drinklmnt.com/dailyc. Thank you for watching. Keep calm and remain classy, and I'll see you in the next video. Love, Jennifer.